Hello, budgeters. It is Fun Filling Friday, and it is the first Friday of the month that my husband got paid, and he got paid his usual amount, which was $2,480.68. And the first thing that we always do is pay our tithing and fast offering. So a tithing is our 10%, and then we do a $10 fast offering, which is where we fast for a meal, and whatever we would have put towards that meal, we give to our church for a donation. So that is the first thing that we are going to do today. My health insurance actually hasn't come out yet. So I know that that is going to come out in the next couple of days, along with everything up through the 22nd, which is going to be, our regular bills are going to be about $902.48. And in addition, I need about $200, about $300 probably for groceries. And gas would be another $100. So we're looking at about $1,300 that I want to have remaining in my sinking funds, or remaining in my budget to get all of our regular costs. So I'm probably going to round that up, actually up to $1,400, in case we have what Dave Ramsey calls a Murphy moved in moment, where it's like anything that can go wrong will go wrong, and it feels like Murphy moves into your house, like Murphy's Law. Okay, so that puts our budget at $3,230.31 is the amount of cash that I have in the bank right now. I did have a little bit extra in there. I had about $1,000 in there when I started off, just because I had a few bills that still need to come out that could have came out today. And I always just like to have extra in there just in case something happens. So again, my number that I'm looking for when I finish filling in all my sinking funds is $1,400, which means I think we have like about $1,800 to budget today into our sinking funds. So I'm going to start off with our regular sinking funds, and I think I'll be able to fill all of these ones in today. So I'm going to fill in our home repairs account and put $25 into that, making this account $165. I'm only doing $25 today. I really do want to have like $100 at one point that I'm donating, because eventually, we don't need it now, but a few years down the road, we're going to need a new roof. And I honestly don't know how much those cost. I kind of guessed around $15,000, but I am not quite sure if that is an accurate number or not. Let me know how much you guys think a new roof would cost. I have a really small house. It's 1,500 square feet. So, in your opinions, what do you think a roof for a house that size would cost? The next account that I'm going to fill in is our medical deductible account, and I'm going to put $215 into this account, making this account a positive $304.72. We have a health share, and we should be getting a bunch of money back from our health share. We haven't received those checks yet, but I called them. They said that they will be on the way any day now, but we met our deductible last year, so they should be sending us some money for those things that we paid for out of pocket once we met our deductible. But and that's where I'm looking to have that goal of $2,575 in that account. Our car account gets $50, and that makes us a positive $614.09. Our dog account gets $10, and his account gets a positive 22 now in that account. And his account is basically the only thing that we need for his account is he needs some shots in the spring, so we're just kind of building that up for him. Yard care account gets $25, making this account a positive 75. I just have these accounts building up so that when spring comes around, we'll have enough money in there to buy fertilizer, so it won't be something that hits us out of the blue. And prescriptions and therapy gets $400, which I think I will finally be able to get this account out of the negative this month. So that would make this account a positive $377.24. And I think the way that I have it worked out for right now is that we have enough therapy sessions where we should actually have, we won't be in the hole, hopefully, but at the end of this month. Fingers crossed. Children's needs account gets $20, making this account $27.72. And this guy is just building up. I use this account for anytime something comes up for our kids, which is happening more often than not. Like the other day, our high chair broke, so I bought a $20 high chair from IKEA. So it's just stuff like that, where this account, the money is just there for whatever kids' needs I have. Babysitting gets $0. I will only fill that in once I start working again in the summer. Clothing and hair is getting $25, which is good because the boys in my family are starting to need haircuts, so I'll probably send their 2 little boys and my husband out to get their haircuts, and we'll use a good chunk of that for their haircuts. Our dental account gets $20, making this account $300, which I've actually always had dental insurance until now. So I don't really know like what the price is for a checkup, but I'm hoping that about $300 is enough money that I can get a few of us into a dental checkup. Now, if you guys know about how much a checkup costs, and also write that down below, I would really appreciate it. If you don't know, no worries, but I've never not had dental insurance, and I don't know if we're okay not having dental insurance. Dave Ramsey doesn't. He's not a huge fan of it. He doesn't feel like it ever actually makes as much money as you put into the insurance. So, and we don't have any major like, we don't need braces or anything crazy like that. No orthodontic work or anything. So, I would love to know how much you think a dental appointment would cost. Our vision account gets $10, and making this finally, we have a positive $10 in this account. That account was zeroed out when my husband bought a bunch of glasses, or 2 pairs of glasses, and had a checkup, rather. Passport account gets $10, making this account a positive $90. And when this reaches $110, which is about the price of a passport, we'll probably get my husband a passport because there's a chance that he might need that for work. Amazon Prime gets $10, making this account a positive $70. And food storage gets $20, making this account $60. I normally like to put in $40, but right now, where we have so much going on with extra therapy that we haven't usually had budgeted in for a while, I just have reduced a lot of these accounts so that we can pay for therapy and still put a little bit of money aside. I'm just going to check down what my totals here look like. So again, $1,400 is the amount that I want to have in here, and we have about $2,390 left in our sinking or in our account, so we can allocate some more money into our sinking funds, about $900 more. So we'll see how much of our leisure funds we can fill in today. Anniversary account gets $50, making this a positive $600, which is the amount that we'll spend for our anniversary coming up in January. Family vacation gets $50, making this account a positive $4.40. We went a little bit over last month in November when we went to see my husband's mom for Thanksgiving, but we don't have any vacations planned in the near future, so this will just keep accumulating. Our Christmas budget gets another $100, making this account a positive $506.14, and this will be used within the next few months as we, or next few weeks rather, as we get a bunch of Christmas stuff done. House Wants gets nothing again because we are allocating a lot of extra funds to therapy. Electronic gets $25, making this account positive $25. That was zeroed out, and so now we have $25 in that account. Midlife Crisis gets $100, making this account a positive $100. And this is another account that once we kind of get through a few things that have happened recently and kind of get our heads on our shoulders again, then this account will go away, this Midlife Crisis account. So this is just something that kind of happened when we kind of had a fall apart moment go on for our little family. So that hopefully once we get things back on track will be okay again. Okay, I'm just looking down at my budget. $1,400 is what I want. There's about $2,000 in there, so I have about $600 still left to allocate. Disneyland Someday gets $5, and it's not a lot of money, $5 a month, but every little bit makes me feel like, you know, it slowly adds up, and maybe one of I don't know. At some point, we'll contribute more to that and do a Disneyland trip. But almost enough money. That's probably like one person's 1 day pass, right? Is 115 might cover one person for 1 day. So that's exciting. Um, Disneyland in 10 years gets nothing. I only contribute to this account when I get a check back from our credit card rewards. So I get cash back, and we just pay our credit card off. Like, if I spend something on the credit card, I come home that day and I pay it off. Like that very day that I spend money on it. And so we never have a balance on it, but we do get rewards, which I always just put into a Disney World account. And we had a goal to do Disney World in 10 years, when our boys are 10 and one will be 9. And right now we have a 2-year-old, so we're looking at about 8 years is when we want to do that. Health and fitness, I'm actually not going to put anything into this account because we already have 25 in that account, and I just don't feel like... I feel like we have enough money in other areas, and I don't feel like December is going to be a huge month where we really are going to get out as much as just... I've been dieting at home, and we've been doing push-ups and sit-ups together, so my husband and I, so I just don't know that we would need to spend more than $25 on health and fitness and then anytime soon. Birthdays and holidays. So this account, actually, I'm thinking maybe I'll put about $40 in it. I normally put $75 in it, but we just haven't spent as much as we had budgeted for all the birthdays and holidays, excluding Christmas. The only holiday we have left now is New Year's Eve, which I think maybe, that will have a positive $18.46 left in this account after I do that $40. And I think the only thing I would actually buy for New Year's Eve would be maybe if we go somewhere and I take like a fancy or make some sort of treat or something to take somewhere if we go somewhere for New Year's Eve. So I think $18.46 would be plenty enough for that. Eating out account gets $125, making this a positive $125. Impromptu giving gets $5, making this account $16 total. And my husband's Mad Money, he really needs his Mad Money. He gets $75, making his account a positive $605. Because he went in the hole. He bought a few things. He thought he had more money in there that he had, but he did just recently buy a phone and a bunch of stuff for it, so he depleted like so much of his account. So he's not used to not having money in there, so he's just been spending still. My Mad Money, I get $75, making my account $77.15. And Family Fun and Reunions gets $25, making this account $25. Date Night gets $100, making this account a positive $100. And let's see how close we are. So we didn't go under our $1,400 mark, which is awesome. We have $1,615.31 in here. And the next Fun Filling Friday, a lot of our money will go towards wanting $2,100 in here to take over into January. And then whatever is remaining, we're going to put in our baby step 3B. I am going to cut this one a little bit short and end here because I hear my baby crying. So I'm going to go check on him and see what he needs. And I will talk to you guys later, and happy budgeting. Bye.